So welcome everybody. Welcome again to our beautiful online, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a meditation, but it is. It's a bit of like a healing class. It's not, but it is. It's just a space where we can get you feeling just amplified in a best possible way. And just peeling off and just letting go of some of the stuff that may be going on through the week so far, so that you can get back to being you. So yeah, I've just nicknamed this set of whatever these are called Connect, because it's a way for us all to connect and come into a place and we connect with each other, and also connect with ourselves, because often we are so busy looking after other people, busy with work, busy with all the needs and things like that of our houses, and families and friends and things, that we kind of often forget to come back and connect with ourselves. So this is part of what I wanted to share with people, so that you have a portal and a means to do that through this little bit extenuating circumstances of the time that we're in right now. So for other people who've never been on here before with me, I'm Stef, and going to share with you a really cool little half an hour, give or take, of some neat sort of processes of closing your eyes. And I just got one more person coming in. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Some processes which will just open yourself up and get you feeling real good and relaxed. So in a moment, I will explain a little bit about sometimes how stress affects us. So I called tonight's class is about defragging the mind and just giving it a good clean out. And oftentimes our brains compared to a computer, and with computers, when they get a lot of information planted in, and sometimes it can go a little bit haywire. And we can feel like that too. We're just like spinning out, or things are just too much. And it's like, and sometimes people get headaches and that feeling of compressiveness. And I've, funny enough, this week, in the last 10 days, I've been working with some people very similarly. So I thought this would be a good way to do it tonight. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask you guys to take a deep breath in and out, in and out slowly. Big breath in and out, all the way out. So trying to squeeze out all the last bit of air from your stomach, all the way out. And another deep breath in. When you're ready, give yourself a wee little jiggle, unwinding your joints if you feel that you want to do that. Okay, and when you're ready, I want you to close your eyes. Okay. I want you to imagine that when you close your eyes, you become aware of this thing sitting on your shoulders, and it feels like a bit of a mighty cavern, a big cave on top of your shoulders, all right? This nice big space. But there's a lot of stuff whirling around the air of this space, this big cave. And you might feel a whole lot of jabbering, a lot of people talking. You might feel heaviness, or you might feel it's a very flat kind of a cave. So I want you to just notice what your cave looks like or feels like. Just notice what the shape appears to be like, right? We're just noticing right now. Okay, now what I want you to feel is we're going to make this big space, this big cave space, or little cave space. I want you to feel your way into the front right-hand side of this cave space. The front right-hand side of your brain, your head area. And just notice what it's like there. Okay, we're just noticing right now. Now I want you to imagine that you can shine a great big giant torch into this part of the cave. And you're allowed to go into every nook and cranny. You are completely safe. Completely safe to be here. Going on your wee little journey of adventure. Now, imagining now that any clutter that you can see is being vacuumed out the cave entrance by a giant vacuum cleaner. It's just being sucked out, pulled out, and anywhere your torch is shone can show this vacuum cleaner where to pull out next, to suck any of the gunk and the debris, yes, all the extra debris that was probably put there by some squatters, someone who just camped out there, not really welcome. And as you feel it shining, your light can go all over the place, every nook and cranny you can look at this front right quadrant. Yeah, and anything that feels stuck, shine your light on it. Shine it and make it extra bright and super, super strong beam. Because you can turn your torch up stronger or softer. And showing where this giant vacuum cleaner is to go next. Just moving around to the next place now. Any nook and cranny, any rocky outcrop. You're just showing and showing the way. Shedding the light into this dark expanses of this cave, this front right part of the cave. And now in your other hand, you just feel and you discover you've actually got this high-powered hose. And anything that you can see now that's been there for quite some time and seems like a pretty dug in there, you get out, you put away your flashlight and you send your hose right on it like a gentle water blaster. All right, and you focus that water blaster, that water, that great big strong hose on that place, on those places. So we can clean them off, wash them away. And as you wash it away, this beautiful big vacuum cleaner sucks it up, sucks it up, sucks it up. Now, I want you to imagine this really lightly, choosing a color to bring into that place, to bring into that front right part of the cave. Whatever's the perfect color that's going to make that part of the cave really light up, really feel homely and good. Just imagine whatever color. If that color doesn't naturally come to you, you can use beautiful silver or a golden light or color, and you can splash the color around that place as much as you want to. You can paint it or shine it or fill it up like you're filling up a great big jug. Whatever feels best. Now moving We're going to that left front side of the cave now. So gently just bring yourself over to that left front side of your cave. Beautiful part of your head. The thinking brain sometimes does a lot of activity in this part. So we can be a bit gentle here. Now, as before, we can shine our light. We're going to get our torch out. Feeling the ground underneath us. And start shining your light, shining your torch into the dark recesses. And bringing a whole little light to that place and that place and that place. You are very safe. Really, really safe doing this. You're not going to get in trouble, even though some of you feeling there that you got a little bit of, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I can tell you that you are. You are allowed to do this. Shining your light now up around the roof. Shining the light and allowing now that great big vacuum cleaner in. Come and do the cleanup. As you shine, you can see the bits and pieces coming off the walls, things that are falling off, all the junk being sucked up and away, up and away. Even the stuff that's been there a while is allowed to go, going to get sucked up by the super powerful industrial grade vacuum power hose. Nothing's getting away from this sucker. And then when you feel like you want to do some other bits and pieces with your hose, bring out your hose, shine it on and point it to all those areas where things are just a little bit more stuck, feeling a little bit more sticky and wanting to stick onto those walls. And you put your little power hose right over it till it breaks free. And goes right up to the industrial vacuum cleaner and sucked up and away, out of the rear area, out of the cave, into some giant truck somewhere, and the truck's going to drive away. Now, when you feel this is all much more cleaner, imagining what's the perfect color for this part of the cave? What's the best, the most perfect color that's just, you know what, it's just meant to be here. This cave is meant to be this color. And just pour it in, splash it about like you're painting it, like one of those Salvador Dali ones, kind of artists. Feel completely free to splash about all the paint, every single direction. Get stuff all over you if you want to too. Now when you're ready, just gently bring yourself back to the rear portion of your brain, of your cave, back to the rear area. This is where some of the emotions like to hang out. That's okay. A lot of stuff can feel like you just want to push it under the carpet here, and that's okay. It's very gentle, this process. Very safe. You are completely safe. I'm going to shine our beautiful, I want to say a rose-colored torch now. Like a rose-colored torch shining around the cave, lighting up the pieces, lighting up all the nooks and crannies. Just bring in light to the darkest places. Gently, gently allow, it's okay to be, it's okay to have this light shined on them. And then they're going to allow themselves to be sucked away by your massively strong vacuum cleaner. Gently pulling it out and away, out and away, out and away. And it feels so good to kind of feel that tension soften off. And you kind of feel like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling my body more relaxing. Now, if you feel that you need to start splashing about any water, anything that feels more sticky, more heavy, more entrenched, just bring that in now, right? Gently spraying around, loosening that stuff off, allowing it to be sucked away, away, away into the truck that's going to drive away. Out it goes. Free from your cave. And now we ask, what color comes here? What color comes here? And you can pour it in like you're filling up a jug. Fill it up to its totally at capacity. It is safe here. You can paint it or spray paint it, splash it about, or just shine a kind of whatever light it is. Imagine it's like a certain hue or a skylight. Whatever takes your fancy is right and perfect. It's safe to be me, 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 it's safe to be me. No longer need to hide. Great work, keep going. Last one. And gently take yourself to the left back part of your brain, back part of your cave. Sometimes this is places where you try to push things away, push kindness away, push feelings that are quite nice away. Oh, it's not good enough. I'm not good enough. It's not meant for me. That sort of stuff. That's okay. I'm going to ask you now just to bring out your beautiful, I want to say a golden torch now. Or you might even feel it could be like an orb. Instead of a torch shining one direction, this orb can shine in all directions. So it's a bit like an orb that, the queen might have sitting on the top of a stick or a scepter. And you can shine your orb all over your cave, lighting up the darkest places, bringing light to places that have not been seen for quite some time. Allowing it to gently be seen and sucked away. Deviating it away, out it goes, out and away, out and away, out and away. Down this ginormous vacuum cleaner. Right, and when you feel the next one, I'm going to do the beautiful thing again with your hose, right? Into places anywhere you feel sticky, stuck, anything that's stuck on the side of the walls, point your hose to that place. Shine it, direct it, point it, let it feel a shaking free. Off it goes, sucked away, out of your cave, out the front door. out over the plains, way out of your life, away out of your cave. Off it goes. Fantastic work. Now, what color would love to be in this place? What is the color that wants to be right here, right now? You know, paint it all over, or fill it all up, or shine it in with a great big hue, you know, like a skylight. Let it really beautifully come up and come in, you know, just allow it to fill up. And anything that wants to squeeze it away, just let it be softened, dissolving away, crumbling away. Cool. Divine abundance is my birthright. It is in my DNA. Success is in my DNA. Yeah, okay. Work on that one. That's okay. I'm allowed to be a success. I'm allowed to be a success. I'm allowed to be a success. And when you feel that you're all filled up, open your eyes gently and come back to the room. Come back to me, us all here. And for those who are on computers and things, I'm still unsure if you can put little comments on when you're on an iPhone or a phone of some sort. If you can, put a little comment in how that felt for you. That'd be awesome. And those who can't, that's cool as well. Give me a thumbs up if it felt okay. If it felt a bit strange, you can do me a strange. Cool. Fantastic. Okay. So that one is a great one for clearing out the gunk. Very succinct. And we did that work. I like that. Yes. Loved that experience. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nicole. Did that work clapping. I don't know, Michelle, what do you mean I did that work? Oh, you were clapping, were you? Okay. Cool. Thanks, Jutta. I hope I said that right. Beautiful. All right, so this is not finished yet, though, girls and boys. Okay, so we haven't finished yet. One more thing. So this is one part of what I do. What I want to also felt like it was important to share with you is a lot of people are feeling concerned about work, business, what life's looking like, how to pivot the business, if just whatever the next is, right? So there is, I guess, part of what is around is when you feel stressed, you shut the doors. And so when we are not stressed and when we are what's called, just you kind of let go and you surrender and you trust. You go, you know what? It's out of my hands. I'm hoping that everyone here has some kind of a thought or feeling or of an idea that there's something that's out there or out somewhere which is taking care of us, or certainly working in amongst us, with us. I don't have a particular name for it because I don't like to limit anything. But when we shut the doors, it stops any kind of success, any kind of money coming in through the door, any kind of opportunities. Like a lot of stuff just gets kind of shut off. So when we surrender and say, you know what, I accept all the abundance and I trust that someone's got my back. I deserve success. I deserve to be looked after. I deserve to have fucking more money than I spend. I deserve. A lot of people that I worked with have issue with the deserve thing. So deserving, when you don't feel like you deserve, you shut your doors. And how can you be successful from now, any time at all, whether we're in a situation or not in a situation? I think it's extremely important to have our doors open to success all the time, because I want everyone to be a success. I want everyone to be a millionaire, because I think that'd be awesome fun. If we all were millionaires and like played with money rather than worked for money. So I was going to do a whole different thing, but I'm like, you know what? I think I want to do this one instead. Right. So since we've kind of migrated into this area, which I feel is where we're good to go. So what I'm going to get you to do in a moment, just like you instantly pulled up these colors out of nowhere in particular, I'm going to, on the click of 3, I want you to choose between 1 or 2. Okay, so clear your mind out. Don't think about anything. Think about an elephant. Now, when I click my fingers, I want you to pull a number out. So 1, 2, 3. Pick a number between 1 and 2. Okay, that's your number. Whatever one you get, if people want to put down their number in the comments, please do. Whatever number you got, whether it was a 1 or a 2, that's your number. Okay, cool. So this is a thing which is it's a very in the moment, in real time stress transformation. We are going to dissolve lots and lots of stress, which means we're going to open your doors to deserving money, to deserving success. How does that sound? A little bit scary. That's okay if it is. Right, so for the people who got number 1s, which came out of nowhere in particular, what I would like you to do is want you to cross your ankles left over right. So left on top of the right. Okay, got it? Okay, left on top of the right. Great. All right, and then now what I want you to do is cross your right hand over your left hand like that, like your wrists. So someone's going to tie you up. Okay, so what you do is you hold your hands and then you relax them in your lap, or you can tuck them down. I'll pull back a little bit so you can kind of, that's not working. On the bed, good. So you basically cross your fingers over and then either lay them down in your lap like that, or you can tuck them under and have it resting on your chest. Yep. Ankles left over right, wrists the opposite, right over left. Okay, fantastic. Those for the number 1s. Good. And for the number 2s, I want you to just don't think, just do it any which way you feel, right? Just don't think about it, just do it. So you cross your ankles any which way. So so Robin, just like Robin, crossing your ankles, crossing your wrists, right? Palms down. Then you turn your palms towards each other and then link them and then just relax. Okay? So you got this, cross your wrists, palms down. Yeah, and then turn them so they're kind of going to do a little clap. And then you just link them. Yeah? And then relax them. Got it? If it's extremely, extremely uncomfortable, you do the same position, but hold your hands over like that. Just, yeah, on your, this is something I came up with. Don't tell my teachers. Yeah, so this is best. This is slightly second. You put your fingers on top of the shoulder bones and just have them crossed over. Okay, so number 1s, left over right ankles, right over left wrists. Okay, number 2s, any which way. Okay, because whatever flow is going to be right for that is just whatever's right. Okay, everyone okay? Good. Don't give me a thumbs up. Stay where you are. Okay. In a moment, I'm going to give you one beautiful thing to say, and I want you to close your eyes and say it once in your mind. Then I want you to just notice. Just notice, and okay, and you repeat it. Sorry, this is the one where you repeat. So you repeat it again and again in your mind, and when you feel some kind of difference, Then open your eyes and uncross everything. Okay, got it? Don't give me thumbs up because I want to keep you crossed. Right. Okay, so the statement is, I am willing to deserve success. Okay, and if some people go, nah, that doesn't feel really strong, not that good for me. I'm deserving of success. I am deserving of success. Okay, so closing your eyes, everybody. I am deserving of success. So repeating it in your mind while your body is crossed. I am deserving of success. And you repeat it again until you feel some kind of shift, some kind of smoothing out. And then uncross your body when you feel that cross. Yeah, open your eyes and uncross. Oh. And for those who have already uncrossed themselves, I want you to just place your fingertips together. I want you to place your fingertips together like this and just rest them in your lap. And just kind of call up in your memory or your feelings, just like the nicest part of whatever you just experienced. Just pull up and kind of recall up that same feeling again. For those people who are just finishing off, just put your fingertips together and thumbs together and just rest it in your lap. This is a kind of a locking in process. What we just did was a rewiring of your brain insofar, in a good way. It's okay, it's in a good way. It's a scientifically sort of proven spiritual kind of a practice, which when you get stressed out about a subject, little parts of your brain kind of, they disengage from each other. So when we manually cross our body in that way, you actually manually plug yourself back in again. And when we have that one statement, which you may have been stressed out about thinking about in the past, while you're in that connected state and you think about that certain thing, it dissolves all the stress related to that exact thing. So now when you think about, I deserve success, how do you feel? Does it feel as uncomfortable? Does it feel a bit like me? Or maybe like, yeah, maybe I do. Yeah. That might be a little cool. So that process is a fantastic, easy, fast. I mean, how many minutes was that? 6 minutes of dissolving stress, right? So we've gone through two really different type of processes which achieve very similar outcomes, where your body experiences stress before, feeling what they feel like, and then we're like, fabulous. It's not just for shits and giggles. These processes are designed for physiological progress. And so some of you have known me a while and my work a while. I am loving and supportive and gentle in the way that I turn up for people, but I am all about results, sisters and brothers and whatever you want to call it, what I am. So I'm here to pass some of that cool stuff on so that you can start getting results for yourself too. Because, I really believe that everyone deserves, I really do. No one deserves to be a slave to themselves at all. And I feel like doing this whole, but I can't do it. So I'm going to try. I don't know why I try. Right. Okay. But that was I feel like doing one thing else. Okay, right. Close your eyes. One last little bit just to finish up. Because it feels like it's not quite complete. We need to tie it up with a golden ribbon or something. Okay, one last little close your eyes and give your body a little bit of a jiggle, a bit of a move about, because we've been sitting and standing for a little while. We're laying down. Okay, whenever you're ready, I want to take your attention down to your ankles, down to your feet. Okay, and when you're ready, I want you to imagine that you're standing in a great big circle of gold and silver. Now imagining that it's a big puddle, it's a big, beautiful puddle of gold and silver. Now imagining now that you are allowing this up and it's spiraling around your body a bit like a goldy, silvery kind of a tornado. And it's helping to wash away any stuff that's around your body space, right? So you are inside this goldy silver spiral as it's coming up your body. Right, and it's about 3 feet around your body, spiraling up around your ankles. And it's sweeping away any stuff that's around you. Okay, I want you to imagine sweeping it up around your knees now, spiraling up, and it's kind of sweeping as it goes. They're like one of those car wash things. Imagining around your hips now, sweeping around, spiraling up. And around your hips and around your uterus, sweeping and spiraling up. And around your guts and around your tummy, around your back, sweeping and spiraling, cleaning and clearing and sweeping away, up through your heart, round your ribs, through your stomach, sweeping and swirling, up around your chest, lifting anything off, sweeping everything off your chest, giving you full capacity to let little bits and pieces go and get stuff off your chest right here, right now. Sweeping and swirling around gold and silver. And up around your throat, around your throat. When it goes around your throat, it's kind of unlocking whole lot of constraints around your throat, lifting off any and all squeezing. Round it goes, sweeping and swirling up around your ears, the top of your throat, ears and nose, swirling and sweeping all around the circle of your body. And up around, continuing up now, through the gold and the silver, up around the top of your head, up into the top of your space that's above your head, that's called your crown. Swirling and sweeping everything away from around your ears and around the outside of your head. And just keep going up and up. There's a beautiful big channel. It's like a big spotlight. And it's like a big tube, and you're sweeping and spiraling up above you now, up into that space up into that tube area, like a big spotlight coming right the way down from the clouds. And you allow to sweep it up into that space. And now imagining all gold that's left in the area coming down like a crown and surrounding your head, and on and around your head, this gold arrives like a beautiful crown, laying gently across your head, sparkly and jewelly, light, marvelous, shining out your majesty. And how good does that feel? Just love sitting in that space. And when you're nice and ready, give yourself a nice deep breath in, hand on your heart. Say thank you to yourself for giving yourself this time. Awesome work. Now it feels finished. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See some neat new smiles. Which brings me joy, massive amounts of joy. So, fabulous. For the lovely people who have I can't see your faces because you've just got lovely names. How do you feel, those people who have got just the chat on and not their, what do you call it? Not their cameras on? How did you find that? Michelle, Jutta, Nicole, anybody else? You're welcome. Nicole's feeling good, which is really, that makes me do that. I'm feeling good, which is great. That's fabulous, fabulous. You're all sparkly human beings, and I'm really grateful, so grateful to be able to do this with you. So cool. Anyway, if you like this, fantastic. Come and join me next week. Yay! If you've got some friends who'd be, curious, interested, open, whatever, love it, share it. I'm a big party animal, so more the merrier. And join me if you want to. Just flip me an email. I'll put another little message out to everybody too to remind you if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye-bye, my lovelies.